The reason why anytime somebody asks me on my days off, what am I doing today, I always respond with work, is because eventually this will be work. This will be like my 9 to 5. This will be the thing where I have to do. So they ask me, am I working today? Of course I'm working. I might not be at my 9 to 5, but of course I'm working. Why wouldn't I be working? I still got bills to pay. My mom is still working. I'm still working. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmanuel. I post content about fashion and anything self-improvement. You know, it's so funny. My mom called me earlier, right? And she called me while I was in the middle of recording a video for Instagram, like a reel or whatnot. And then I kind of was rushing her off the phone. And then she was like, do you work today? I said, I don't have to be at work, but I'm at work. That literally was my response. I don't have to be at work, but I'm at work. And I do this sometimes too when I'm with my friends. Like when my friends ask me, do you work today? Like, I'm like, nah, I don't have to be at work, but I still have to work. And some of y'all probably know what I mean by this. I've just gotten to a place where even my days off feel like work. Some days I feel like my 9 to 5 is my side job, honestly. And that's because regardless if I have to be at my 9 to 5 or not, I still have to work. And it may not be 7 hours or 8 hours. It might be longer, or it could be shorter. And that's simply because I just come to the realization that in order for you to get everything that it is that you want in life, you have to work for it. Man, I've missed out on so much stuff. You would have thought I was a multi-millionaire or a CEO that owns a Fortune 500 company. I've missed out on so much stuff. And I've come to terms with it too. Everything that I've been able to obtain, all the progress that I've been able to make has came from working hard, working long hours. Like, it's so funny to me that making these videos sometimes make me sound like I'm arrogant, but it's just, I'm simply just sharing my mindset. And the reason I want to share this is because I know it's a few out here that feel the same way, that can resonate with the message, but work hard. I love Hamza's little slogan where he says, work hard even when you don't feel like it. I absolutely love that. I've embraced it. I've been off for the past 2 days, and I swear I've been on the phone in and out with customers and clients as if I was still at work. Like, I've gotten more calls from my job these last 2 days than I've gotten from friends. I don't have to be at work, but I'm still working. Like, look at me right now, it's my day off, but I'm still working. And the reason I say like this for two things is because right now, content creation is not my full-time job. Obviously, I have a 9 to 5, I'm a custom clothier. I help guys improve their style. I do styling, and I sell suits, essentially. That's my 9 to 5, that's what I do for work. But ultimately, what I want is to be able to become a full-time content creator so I could have the luxury of the time freedom, the location freedom, and the financial freedom to be able to take care of my family and things like that. The reason why anytime somebody asks me on my days off, what am I doing today, I always respond with work, is because eventually this will be, like, this is work now, but eventually this will be work. This will be like my 9 to 5. This will be the thing where I have to do. By God's grace, of course. And it's more of a psychological thing that I'm trying to implant in my mind, because I've always heard people say, before you make $1 million, you got to treat your business like you make $1 million. And I've been telling my sister this too, because my sister she's my editor. She's the one that helps me edit my videos. And every time she submits a video late, I say, what are you going to do when we have 1 million subscribers? And I'm really hard on her, because I want her to get in a mindset of treating it like she's getting paid for it, because that's where we're gonna be eventually. So when that time comes, I don't want this to be a foreign place for you. And a lot of you There's a lot of stuff that y'all say that y'all want to do. There's a lot of things that you guys aspire to have, but you don't treat it like you actually want it. Like, you put in so minuscule effort towards it. And I thank God I've come to this conclusion. I've come to this aha moment because, bro, if you watch certain videos, if you read certain books, if you talk to certain entrepreneurs, anybody that's successful, I remember when I was younger, when I was 18 and I first started getting into like online businesses and stuff like that. First thing I got into was drop shipping, right? And I remember I would watch all these videos and stuff like that. Sometimes I think I would even spend money on courses. I would get so upset at some of the stuff I would hear from these videos because I would feel like these guys are not giving me the secret sauce. Like I felt like these dudes had a secret sauce, like where to get the products or how to get sales. Like I felt like these dudes had something that they weren't telling me. And this was in 2018. And like I always felt like that. Like I felt like they was just giving me the runaround when I would ask questions. And it wasn't until later on in life, like as of recently, within the last year or two, I realized that like there's no real recipe to this, bro. There's really not a recipe to this. Like for example, like the guy that I work for, like I remember when I was asking him like, yo, like how'd you get here? Like how do you have a storefront here in Atlanta and how do you have one in, like how did you get here? And he would tell me something similar to some of these dudes I used to watch on YouTube. And I've seen his success. I've seen how hard he works. I'm like, wait, success actually comes from working extremely hard. There's no secret to actually getting to where you want to go besides being consistent, working hard. I think honestly, all you have to do is be consistent and work hard. Within the last year, I've seen so much growth within my business, my social media, just my personal life. And honestly, the only difference between this year and maybe 2 years ago is I'm more consistent, I work harder. I think that's it. Like, I think it's just I'm consistent, I work harder. Like, I treat where I want to go as if I'm already there. Like, I post a video on Instagram every day. Like, I actually do. And then I have people asking me like, bro, like, how do you do that? Bro, I post videos every day. What else do you want me to tell you? So again, to bring it back full circle, do I work today? I don't have to be at work, but yes, I do work today. I'm working right now. I say this to my friends, I say this to my mom, I say any opportunity that I get because I'm teaching my mind to understand that, yeah, like you don't make millions of dollars doing this, but if you treat it like you are, you're not even gonna know when you're there because you've been doing it all along. A lot of people that's successful, the reason that they're successful is because they've believed that they were successful in their mind before it was actually in the present. So a lot of this stuff, I've seen it, like I've written it down, I've believed it, I've imagined it. Not only have I done this, because one thing that I don't like nowadays, people do now is manifest. And I'm not against the idea of speaking something into existence, because essentially that's what you're doing. But at the end of the day, I believe in God, right? I pray to God. A lot of things that I have, before the work that I put in is God. Faith without works is dead, right? But people think you could sit around and manifest things into reality. That's not, no. Faith without works is dead. That's basically what I'm saying. I think everything that I've been able to get, all the progress that I've been able to make is solely because I've manifested, I've prayed about these things, I've believed these things, but the work matches. It's the fact that yesterday, before 10 o'clock, I had 4 videos recorded. And this is no cap. Before 10 a.m., I had 4 videos recorded. And then I have people asking me like, how am I having so much success? It's because at 10 a.m., I have 4 videos recorded and you're just getting up. I'm just being honest. So the question that you should propose yourself is, are you working hard enough to get the things that you say that you want? Because ultimately, if you want to know if you really want something, just watch your patterns towards that thing. And that's what, man, like, I'm telling you, bro, when I was younger, I used to really think there was a secret sauce to this. There's really not. Like, I listened to Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe, and I hate the fact that I wasn't able to really appreciate Kobe's greatness until after he died. But I listened to Kobe in an interview talk about how he would get up at like 6, go to practice, rest, get back up around like 8, go to practice. He'll rest, he'll go eat breakfast, then he'll get back up around like 10 and he'll go back. By 10 o'clock, he's already had 3 different workout sessions, 3 different times where he's getting nothing but repetition and getting better at his craft before most people even wake up. And people think it's really a secret sauce. Like, people really think it's a secret sauce. Before I set this camera up to record this video, I just got done sitting down with someone that was getting ready to make a custom suit for me. And I made a video out of that too. It's a reason why this channel is called Me Versus Me. Like, I'm not here to bash people. Everything that it is that I post about is from personal experiences. It's because of things that I've personally done that I've been able to do to see like the results of it, to know that they work. I literally woke up yesterday, I went to the gym, I recorded a video. I went to the sauna, I recorded a video. I did a cold plunge, I recorded a video. And all of it is one video. And it wasn't even 10 a.m. yet. And then I literally have people that be asking me about a secret sauce. Like, what exactly would I be doing? What do I make the algorithm do? I make the algorithm recognize that I want this shit. That's what I do. I make the algorithm recognize that I want this. They gonna see me as many times as they possibly can. Don't sit around questioning why you haven't gotten certain results when you haven't sat around and questioned why you haven't put in a certain amount of work. You get what I'm saying? Work equals results. There's nothing that's happened that's been spectacular for me besides the grace of God. Nothing else. Everything else has been work. For the last 6 months to almost a year, every day that I've been off from my 9 to 5, I've made enough videos up until my next day off. If I had 2 days in a row that I was off, right? And I know my next day off wouldn't be till 7 days later, I would make 7 videos within those 2 days. Or if I'm really feeling motivated, or if I really have the energy and the time and I don't have a lot of stuff to do, I'll make 7 videos each day. God is my witness. My siblings and my sisters and my mother, everyone at the house, they are my witness. I'm not capping. People like, dang, how you have so much content? Because when I finally get some time to actually make some content, I make some content. Like right now, I'm sitting here at this coffee shop, the Chattahoochee River behind me, and I'm making a video. I got people walking across this grass. They looking at me crazy right now, but they don't know that I'm trying to get this message across to you. Like, y'all don't actually be putting in the work, bro. So they ask me, am I working today? Of course I'm working. I might not be at my 9 to 5, but of course I'm working. Why wouldn't I be working? I still got bills to pay. My mom is still working. I'm still working. I'm still working. Asking me if I'm working today. Yes, I'm working today. I don't want to come off as this arrogant person. This channel is called Me Versus Me. These are from personal experiences, personal lessons that I've learned. I know if I've made these mistakes and had these experiences, there's somebody out there that's going through the same thing, or there's somebody out there where this message resonates with. I don't think I'm that special. That's why I'm making this video. Because there's someone else that's similar like me, and he's gonna see this video and he's gonna be like, yeah, I get it. I do not sit around and waste my time no more. Y'all gonna hear me bring up my mother a lot in my videos because I was raised by my mother, not a man. I was raised by my mother, and my mom is such a freaking hard worker. Man, I used to be so lazy. And I have my lazy moments. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. I have my lazy moments. I just know my mom would ask me to do something and I would be like, man, I'll do it later. But she would always just be like, bro, like you think you have so much time. Why don't you just take advantage of the time that you have right now? Like, why won't you just do it right now? But you always put the emphasis on just getting it done, getting the job done, just going ahead and getting it out the way and just doing it. If you want something, work for it and put the time towards it. Stop complaining about not having certain results when you haven't complained about not putting in the work, when you haven't put in the work. Stop complaining about having certain results when you haven't put in the work. And it's about to rain. It's about to rain. Like, it's literally drizzling right now. Even when I'm not working, I'm still working. Even when I'm not working, I'm still working. No, I don't have to be at work today, but I'm still working. What time is it? It's about to be what? It is 6:15 right now. And how many videos have I recorded today? At least 3 or 4. And the only reason why I didn't record more videos today is because my camera was acting up earlier. And I had other things I had to take care of. But I still put in more work than probably 10 of you combined watching this video right now. I probably put just as much work, if not more, as someone that has 100K on YouTube, on social media. I'm not gonna say just YouTube, because Instagram is where I post the most. I just started getting consistent on YouTube. I probably put just as much work in as someone that has 100K. I probably do. Even when I'm not working, I'm still working. That's the message for today. That's what I want you guys to instill in your mind. When you finally get some time to work on your craft, when you finally get some time to get something done, bro, take advantage of the time. Not only that you have to take advantage of the time, but bro, life is so short. Why do you think that social media gonna be popping like this forever? You wanna be a social media influencer, you think it's gonna be popping like this forever? At some point, this thing gonna die. We got some time, but at some point, it's gonna be over with. Y'all be wasting so much time, bro, doing nothing. Like, I said I want this, so I've been working towards this, constant, each and every day, and this is why I'm reaping the rewards. I've been sowing so many seeds. I've been sowing so many seeds. Too many seeds. Even when I'm not working, I'm still working. Like, I literally did not have to physically clock in today at my 9 to 5. I did not have to clock in. Emmanuel is clocking in right now. No, I didn't have to do that. But I had to clock in with you guys to make sure that you get this message, to make sure you understand that you sitting around, playing around, and you're not getting no work done. Like, you have to work as if you're already there. You have to work like as if you're already there. Because at the end of the day, when you get there, the work doesn't stop. It only gets harder. So you might as well get used to the workload now. Does that not make sense? Does that not make sense? I swear that makes hella sense. Most successful people say when you become successful, that's not when you relax. That's when you double down. That's when you have more responsibility. That's when you have more people to take care of. So you might as well get used to the workload now, because that's where you want to be, than to wait until then. Well, first of all, you're not even going to get there if you don't put in the work now. When you become successful, when you get to that point that whatever it is that you define as success, whether it's money, status, whatever, when you get to that point that you're working towards, the workload doesn't necessarily get easier. It doesn't. Matter of fact, it gets harder. It gets harder. So you might as well get used to putting that type of work right now, so that way when you get there, it's not a foreign language to you. And I keep saying so that way when you get there, well, if you don't put the work, you're not gonna get there. This year is probably the most money I've ever made in my lifetime, right? And I kid you not, I've never been so stressed. I've never worked as many hours. I've never had to pick up so many phone calls. I've never had to have so many hard conversations. I've never been so responsible for things. This man, Kobe, said, bro, I woke up, I went to work out, I went back home, took a shower, took a nap. I got up, I went back. 2 hours later, repeat. Bro, this man got more repetitions than most people will get in a whole year in probably a day. And those same people will be so adamant about how they want it as much as he said that he did it. That's the thing. You don't know how many people I hear each and every day talk about that they want the same thing that I want. Like, dang, bro, you doing it, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get on the same thing. They believe it probably just as much as you do. I guarantee they believe it as much as you do. but the work that is put in is night and day. And the reason I say this with so much certainty is because that used to be me. Like, I'm not speaking from a place that I don't understand. I'm speaking from a place of a dude that used to say he wants to be jacked and never walked in the gym. And I believed it wholeheartedly that I wanted to be jacked. Like, those same people believe it just as much as you do. Like, I guarantee you, bro, when Kobe was in high school, he had another classmate or a teammate that was telling him, like, bro, I'm gonna make it to the NBA too. But then when you check their actions, it's two different people. Ultimately, what you do will dictate where you go. There's no secret roadmap. There's no recipe. There's no cheat code. There's no hack. You work hard and you stay consistent. They say you only fail once you give up. Just don't give up. Just don't give up and just be consistent. Just show up, dude. Like, work, put in the work. Like, people be having days off like they there already, bro. Like, you over here chilling like you there already, bro. Somebody call me right now. You talking about you days off. And then again, I've missed out on a lot of stuff because of this mindset, but I've come to terms with it, and it's okay. Like, I know there's gonna be people in the comments. I know some of you that are gonna be sitting here telling me, like, but bro, like, work-life balance, like, bro, you need to, like, chill, like, you need to, bro, like, we not trying to go to the same places. So I appreciate your input, but this is for someone else. It's not you. People don't think I don't enjoy my life. I enjoy my life, bro. I know I'm gonna enjoy it even more when I'm where I want to be. Like, I posted this thing the other day. I said, bro, like, sometimes I'm not having that much fun when I'm not working. And I genuinely meant that, because there would be days where I'm not recording videos and I'm just like, bruh, what's up? And I had someone swipe up, and kudos to them, like, no offense or nothing, but they were just pretty much speaking to me about this balance stuff. And I'm just like, bro, like, I'm not saying I'm unhappy and I'm depressed or like all my being is caught up on social media. I'm saying, bro, I enjoy working. I'm fulfilled when I'm working. I feel like I'm not progressing unless I'm working. So when I'm not working, I feel some type of way. That's all I'm saying. That's literally all I'm saying. Right now, if you're looking at your life, you're not where you want to be. If you're not fulfilled at the place that you're at, work harder. Like, don't give me no excuses, because I guarantee if you really sit down and look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, like, do I work as hard as someone that has what I want, what I want? Like, do I work as hard as him? Like, try to place yourself in the shoes of someone that they have something that you want. They live a certain lifestyle that you aspire to live like. Ask yourself, are you doing the things that he's doing? Because if you're being true to yourself, you'll know that you're probably not. This channel is me versus me. It's you versus yourself. Take accountability. Take inventory of your life. Look at the things that you've been doing. Don't worry about nobody else. Hold yourself accountable. Even when I'm not working, I'm still working. Stop taking days off when you haven't even worked long enough to be tired. You taking days off, you're not even tired. When you don't have to be at work, work some more. I literally feel like my job is my side hustle. My 9 to 5 is my side hustle. I put in way more time in this than I do at work. I literally do. I literally do. I physically have to be at work for 8 hours, right? But when I get off, I spend 5 to 6 hours recording. Then I have to spend another 3 to 4 hours editing multiple videos. I treat you guys as if we're already at 1 million subscribers. I treat everything that it is that I'm doing right now as if I'm already getting paid $1 bazillion for it, as if it's my main source of income, as if it's the thing that I have to do. You have to treat your craft like this. You have to treat your business like this already. I don't want you to go throughout life having regrets. If you have the drive, if you have the desire, Stop wasting your time and put in the work. Even when you don't have to be at work, still work.